Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Dark Zero Omega, Player 1 and Player 2.
And this is Eggman, a Player 1 and Player 2.
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, it's just really good news. We finally hit 100 subscribers. We really, really appreciate it, guys. For us to be able to make it here after a year.
It's been almost 2 years.
2 years. So we really thank you all for giving us that support, because it seemed like once we hit like 80, we almost had a subscriber like every day. So thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. So basically what's going to happen is we are going to have the drawing. So the winner will be announced this Wednesday. So that will be, what's that, 2 days from today? So on the 14th. So on the 14th, be on the lookout for, he'll be announced during the upcoming video. And we'll go from there and let you know how that works and all that type of good stuff.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. So we're really excited to actually be able to have our custom URL. So we are now going to have our custom URL. It's going to be Player 1 and Player 2 Gaming. Yeah. So it'll be, we'll have the link in the description below if you guys haven't already subscribed, or if you want to word of mouth is like the best publicity. So if you guys tell your friends, hey, go and check out this channel, and it will no longer be
ZX1. I'm like,
apostrophe exclamation point. Like it should, your URL should not look like when they cuss in comic books.
It was awful.
So thank you so much. Like I said, we're gonna be doing more streams, more videos. We're just probably gonna stay about the same. But yeah, so thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
So we're gonna shut the hell up now and start talking about E3 and what we're looking forward to for that one. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Xbox was lackluster at best.
I think they enjoy being mediocre as hell. I think they really enjoy being that in like the middle bottom. Yeah. It's like, come on, guys. Man, Microsoft is just and like their exclusives were just really underwhelming. Besides Black Desert Online.
Black Desert? Ooh. That sounds slightly racist
Black
and
Desert.
delicious.
No, but it's not even really an exclusive because you can play it on PC. It has been out on PC forever.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't even know that.
I mean, it's a beautiful game though. But I feel like the games that they show were just like, oh, is it coming out on Xbox? It's multi-platform. Oh, okay. Well, what about this game? It's a multi-platform. Oh.
and like the games that they show, like for instance, I think it was like Lucky Fox's Tale or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it was like, okay, I know they're trying to go for more kid-friendly games and try to have a more well-rounded library. But I'm sorry, that just looked like a Mario ripoff.
But I'm looking for I can't remember the name right now. That Cup game.
Cuphead?
Yes, Cuphead.
That is the only exception. Yeah. I will say that and Anthem. But Cuphead, that's one of the few that I can honestly say.
I've been waiting for Cuphead for a long time.
It's been like almost 2 fucking years.
Yeah, they were like, it's about to come out, and then they just didn't say anything.
Well, because it kept getting delayed. Like, they let it be known that it was getting delayed.
See, I didn't follow the development for that one, so I wasn't aware.
Of what I remember, it was essentially in development hell. Mm-hmm. And so it was one of those things like, oh yeah, we're ready to get this thing out here, and like something will always happen. So it was like there was like a Mighty Number 9 issue, but hopefully they don't run into the same Mighty Number 9
issues.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we're going to play this game. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be like Mega Man. And you play, it's like, is this like the beta? Is this the alpha?
Oh my, like don't play Mighty Number 9 on the Wii U. That was disgusting. The load times were terrible. Bad.
Oh,
it
wow.
was awful. But yeah, so Microsoft, in my opinion, got a C. It wasn't. It's not like they were talking about sports the whole time like they
or Forza.
Do. I mean, but you know they were going to get another Forza, and Forza's always a good game. So it's like, hooray!
Yeah,
you get another one. You get 7.
It's like that's their Mario Kart.
they can have that. Man, I'd rather play some Mario Kart or like Burnout.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll never get no Burnout. Yeah. But then Bethesda. Now there was some good, and then there was some bad.
Okay.
That Creation Club stuff.
Yeah, I didn't watch that part.
Okay, it basically takes the mods, but they become you know how you put on mods on your game, and it cancels out all the achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, it makes it easier to implement the mods, and it makes it achievement friendly as well. So like you can change stuff and it'll be okay, but you got to pay for it. You have to pay for the mods, it looks like, because there's like you have to use coins, and people are like, coins? What coins? So
in other words, microtransactions.
So I was just like, oh, well, great. Now we can't get free mods. Well, I'm pretty sure you can still use the free mods, but I think they're gonna announce more about the platform later. But I was suspect as hell about that.
Okay. See, you already know what game I'm looking for.
Right. But before we get to the good stuff,
okay, yeah, let's get the bad out the way, or the bad and the mediocre.
And the mediocre. For me, it was the VR as well, because I don't have a VR headset and I don't have an interest in VR.
Well, see, I'm 50-50 on it. Mm-hmm. I have an interest in VR, but not for Doom.
What about for Fallout?
No,
because Fallout VR kind of seems cool, but I'm not about to pay for a VR headset just to play Fallout VR.
Well, see, like I said, I would want to get a VR headset because like I want to try, not for a Bethesda game, but just other games in general. Like for instance, perfect example. I know this game is now old and we're running super behind, but Five Nights at Freddy's. Like I would want to do VR for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
No, stuff like that, or wasn't like I know they had like I think it was like a Silent Hill game. No, it was Outlast. So certain games.
Outlast VR.
Yeah, I think it was like Outlast that had like you had the
VR option,
VR or something like that.
Okay.
So those games, or like a first person shooter that would be like what was that? Where you had the hook and it had DeWitt Cooper.
Wait, what?
We had the time travel and stuff.
It was, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of that name. I can see the box art too.
BioShock.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about
So for me, like for like say like for instance for like BioShock Infinite, I think, or just the BioShock games, period. I think with VR that would have been more fun.
Being in the air for some of those segments in VR
would be
disgusting.
Awesome.
It would be amazing.
Yes, and just make sure you have to make sure
you're and make sure you're sitting down.
No, see, you gotta stand. That's the fun
Oh my
part.
God! What? So your brain thinks you're falling, you start freaking out.
But yeah, so that honestly, that would be more of I would lean towards having VR.
Okay.
But for Fallout and Doom, to me it's not necessary for you to pay for that to have VR, because you can
nice
have
to have.
it's if you have money to burn, But for the average consumer, for people that just like the game, I would not, as of right now, I would not think it would be a good idea or a good investment to do that when you can just literally pick up Doom on PC, on Xbox, on PS4, and spend a fraction of the price and still be able to enjoy all the gore and carnage and all that type of stuff that comes with the game.
Yeah,
you can always just turn off the lights and put some mean ass headphones on, and you'll be right there.
This is true. So
now for me, Dishonored, I'm kind of 50-50 on.
I was kind of done with Dishonored after the first one. It wasn't like it was bad, but I was just like,
I know why you want to be Dio. You can be Dio.
Well, no, I didn't have a problem with that. It was just like it's not like I had a bad experience with the game. It was a good stealth game, but when I went for the achievement to not kill anybody and went and took my time out to make sure not to kill anybody, and then I didn't get the achievement, and I looked through every chapter and it said I didn't kill anybody, and I still didn't get it, I was like, I'm done.
Fuck this game.
I'm like, fuck this game.
Okay. That's an understandable reason to.
So I was just like, I'm not paying for this anymore. But the mechanics of, like, if somebody saw you and you could just teleport instantly behind them and they go like, what the heck? And you just choke them out. You know, that was fun. You know, but
I've never played Dishonored.
Do you like stealth games?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think you'll like it.
Okay. I might do to go back and.
But yeah, that's Dishonored. I was just like, nah.
Well, I don't know. I just didn't like One-Eyed Willie. I don't know if that's a dude or a chick or.
It looked like a girl.
Yeah,
then but then her hand was all
like, oh, see, that's what happened.
Never mind.
It's not really accurate.
But that Wolfenstein though.
Wait, before we even get to that, let's talk about the Evil Within, because
Evil Within
is that Bethesda?
Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. I loved Evil Within 1, like, to my core, and the loop was great, and the trailer kind of spoiled that, but it didn't explain the spoil. So I was like, okay, so people who didn't play 1 won't get completely.
Which I haven't played. I have it,
right?
But I have to go through. I'm literally going to just break down and buy another hard drive to switch out and put it in there and and not see the light of day and just like grind all these games out.
I mean, you should do it for a horror marathon because you still have to finish Resident Evil 7.
Yes, after somebody brought it and never brought it back.
Hey, I was beating the heck out of that game. Okay,
he's like, hey, let me borrow for a day. 3 months later.
Okay, I went through that game so well. Anyway,
yeah. So, but yeah. So, going back to Bethesda, Wolfenstein. Oh my god. Okay.
Like Wolfenstein's one of my favorite franchises of all time.
Funny story. And I'm about to talk about my mom for a second. Actually that was Doom. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm going to say it anyway. My first one that I played was Wolfenstein, and no, it was Doom. And I could have gotten Doom. There was a 2-pack because you got Doom and you got Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
And so my uncle had it on his computer. So I was like, yeah, I'm loving this game because you can shoot people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so they're like, yeah, it was on Windows 95. So you already know where you had to type in. You had to type in the commands.
C Wolfenstein /run or something like that.
Early coding, like you had to code just to get into the damn computer. But yeah, so we were playing or whatever. So he was playing Doom, and so Mom was like, "Okay, no, it's not that bad, no." And then I'm like, "Yes, yeah, all right, this is about to go down. I'm about to get this 2-pack." And then he made the mistake of showing her the chainsaw.
Oh.
And it was like, and then my mom was like, oh, hell no. I'm just like, wait a minute, you're okay with shooting demons in the face with shotguns, but God forbid you use a chainsaw? That's going too far. I was like, damn.
Well, R.I.P.
Yep, so now that I'm an adult, and he told me about Wolfenstein, I immediately picked it up, the New Order. And Old Blood.
Yeah.
If you guys have not played that, play it. Like, it is.
Old Blood is a long game for it to
be an expansion pack,
right? But you don't even need the original game to play it.
No, I would suggest that you play.
Well,
for the full experience, play both. Play Old Blood first, and then play New Order.
Yeah.
It's such a very well made game. There's not And we all know that Bethesda is famous for glitches and shenanigans happening in their games. But such a well done game. Good story.
And then, like, I love the system of getting special type of kills or doing things to level up your character.
To the point where they're damn near broken?
Right, which is so good. It was just like...
Yeah.
Oh, man, play those games if you haven't. And, plus it gives me more opportunity to shoot some Nazis, you know?
Yeah. Well... With that being said, shooting Nazis in the face. If you guys have not seen the trailer, we're going to put the link in the trailer below for the trailer for the new Wolfenstein. It's like Wolfenstein to the new Colossus.
Yeah, the new Colossus. Yeah, it's good.
It's real good.
I
I watched it like 6 times. Like I really sat there and was like, ooh, I'm gonna see if I can find something else.
Right. Like the movement and everything just looks so fast. It looks great.
And the armor.
Yeah, that armor looks weird, but I don't care.
I'm looking forward to it.
I don't care. I need it.
Yeah, and it's taking place. I'm guessing like what? I can't really tell. You can't tell if it's like the 50s or the 60s. It's really hard to tell.
I'm thinking the 60s.
So either the main character BJ Blazkowicz is immortal, or I don't know what's going on with the timeline, but the Nazis have taken over America and it's looking.
But they took over already, so like now they're like
really taking it.
Yeah, it's just more cemented.
Yeah, and they showed like the Ku Klux Klan and Nazis, and I know a lot of, how do I put this delicately?
Oh, Klan members are definitely getting shot. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, we here at P1 P2 do not promote racism in any form.
Yeah.
That being said, in this game, Nazis, Ku Klux Klan members, if you're a bad guy, you're getting shot straight out. It's a wrap for you. Like,
and I understand how some people would be like, the Nazis might have been the good guys during the war, and I'm like,
how?
It's a viewpoint, and I read it, and it's just like, okay, I understand how you might think that, but these Nazis are just straight up villains, and I'm gonna shoot them really badly. Okay, it's just like, I don't know. People need to take their political views out of a fantasy game. You know,
I'm telling you right now, when I get that axe.
Oh, that axe was a man.
That's gonna be my
name. Oh my god,
that's all I'm gonna use. I'm literally gonna try to run through that game
with the axe,
with just the axe. All right, don't let there be a trophy called Axe Murder. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Oh my god, but that game was fun. The shooting was great. So yeah, but
and I like how the story's progressing and where they're actually really.
Yeah, it's still in the same timeline as the original games. It's good. It's so good.
Funny tidbit: the Doom guys actually. Blazkowicz's descendant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, BJ Blazkowicz, if you play, no, I know you played Doom, but the Cyber Demon, how he was missing an arm and a leg?
Yeah.
BJ did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was I think it was like in the mobile game where he had like the Spear of Destiny and he, the Cyber Demon was the last person.
Yeah.
And he chopped off his arm.
Oh, yeah.
Chopped off his leg, and the Cyber Demon was like, oh, I'm gonna kill. If I don't kill you, I'm going to kill your family, which was a terrible. That was a terrible thing to say, because now you just done cursed yourself to have a dude come down to hell and kick the shit out of you, multiple times. Like just yeah.
So Bethesda definitely gotta be.
I see. To me, I'm sorry.
Only because of Evil Within 2, which I didn't think they were going to do, and they did it, and another Wolfenstein. That kind of trumps everything that I didn't care about.
Right, yeah.
So that's the only reason they get to be.
I know that Justin likes DBZ. Mm-hmm. I love DBZ.
Oh, yeah.
I love Guilty Gear and Arxis.
Man, these guys went crazy. They went absolutely crazy with this. I can't. Like,
I'm curious if the guy with the Dragon Ball Z Hyper Fighting, if that kind of pushed him to go, with them seeing how well received it was,
right,
to go and go.
Because honestly, I'm pretty sure that had to have shown the big devs that, hey, this can be done if properly if a team by themselves, or of just not even an indie developer, but just fans making this super crisp fighting game. And so then they're like, well, what can we do that's different? They probably like, well, let's make it a 3v3.
Yep.
And there you go. Oh my god, it looks gorgeous.
So basically what it is, it's not basically what it is called Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
And it's done by the same company that did Guilty Gear Arxis. So it's done in Unreal Engine, and it looks gorgeous. It is 3v3, similar to Marvel vs. the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
FighterZ.
And it looks great. We're gonna put the link, all of the stuff that we're talking about, we're gonna put in the link in the description below so you guys can check it out.
Right.
And it's just
like when I saw like just every little detail right now looks amazing. Like they do stuff that is making it looks good. It makes it fair. So like when a character gets knocked out, the other character rushes in on the screen and they clash, and then they back up to a point and then start the fight.
So it's not like an MVC3 or MVC2. The minute your person comes in, you're like, oh shit, I gotta what do I do? Do I block high? Do I block low?
Do I block in the air? Do I hit a button? It's just like, no. It's just like right there. When a character gets called in, a visual prompt shows and it says something to let you know that another character's coming in. Oh my!
And you can you can have assists.
Assists. You can I forget what the term is called, but you can do a super and cancel it and bring in your other character and they do their super. So, you got those tag outs like that. Oh my god. And then they do like some of the old Dragon Ball games where if you finish somebody with a big attack, it changes the background. Like,
and there's a whole cinematic for it when it happens.
Right.
And if you knock somebody out, because I think we were watching one of the trailers.
Yeah, Gohan kicked Cell
into a building.
As the last hit. And there was a cinematic for it and everything. It was like, what?
And it was seamless. So all the graphics, there's not like, oh, well, the cutscene looks better than, the gameplay or vice versa. It all looks great. It's like all in-game graphics. So it's not going to be like, oh, well, that looks great. You're like, oh, well, that's an obvious cinematic.
Right. So if you're familiar with the Guilty Gear series now, when you do a dust attack and you send somebody up into the air, it seems like they have dust attacks too, and then they fly up at them, kind of like how Dragon Ball Z does. But it transitions really well. It doesn't like, hey, you just moved all the way across the screen. It's just like, no, they're just up in the air now. You can do an air combo. It looks amazing. I know what some people were worried about is if they were going to do like a Super Saiyan 1 Goku character slot or a Super Saiyan 2 Goku character slot like that for the transformation people. They're not for right now, it looks like. So like Frieza transformed into Golden Frieza. Goku went Super Saiyan 3.
And there's a time meter for
there's a time
how long
meter.
They could keep that form.
Right, so like Golden Frieza, he had a good chip of time that he was in Golden Frieza for what we saw.
Yeah,
and he was doing damage, and he had brand new moves in that form too. Goku's his 3 just looked like a regular super move, but it did a huge chunk of damage.
And so far, the only ones that are confirmed are Gohan,
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
Yeah. Did you know I almost said Ryu? But yeah, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Goku, Frieza, Cell, Boo, and of course, Vegeta. So we're going under the assumption and the definite hope, and then most likely they're going to have a whole plethora of the cast that's going to be in the game. And hopefully even some obscure ones that that
only from some of the movies.
Like please let Janemba be in that game. And Zamasu. Hopefully Zamasu will be in the game. If he's not, I'm not gonna be. I will be surprised because they actually have Golden Frieza in the game.
Right. So since Golden Frieza is in the game, that just shows that they're going into Super.
Right.
So it's like, are you gonna have any of the other universe characters in there, like a Hit or Frost
or Zeno?
Zeno. Oh my god. Or the cauliflower girl who's basically the legendary Super Saiyan in their world.
No, that's Kale.
Kale.
Kale is.
Kale. Kale, cauliflower. We're gonna have any of them. It's just like, oh boy, like. Yeah. And like from what they showed on the character select screen, it looks like they're gonna have a huge chunk of characters.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say at least 35.
I would say that sounds about right.
Yeah, for like a 3v3 fighter.
Yeah,
I'm
because you don't want to have a severely small selection for that type of game, especially when you have all these characters that you have access to that are vastly different, that can play vastly different, and be a very well balanced, very good game.
Right, because you know they're gonna have an adult Gohan.
Yeah,
flat out.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if the future Trunks that's gonna be in the game is gonna be from Super, or the future Trunks from.
Well, you know what they should do? They should have a where you can switch between the two.
Just on one character slot.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be nice. Like you can have like Cyborg Frieza.
Yeah.
If you want.
And have him have a completely different moveset, or just have him as a different skin.
Yeah, I would like that. I would like
either way, Arxis guys, yo, shout outs, props, and to the guys that do Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama. Guys, you guys did us so far. You guys are doing a great job. Please keep it up. We have nothing but the utmost faith in you guys for making a really great game.
For us to have not known anything and they showed this and it looks just amazing.
Yeah.
Props.
That was like, there's like a Christmas present that came early. They're like, hey, guess what?
Guess what? It's just like, how? What is it?
And it's like, you get a brand new car. You're like, oh, it's a Shelby Cobra. Oh, all paid off. And anything happens to it, we can automatically fix it. It's like, yeah. Oh, man. Speaking of which, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, shout out to my brother, Standard Bear. Go on, guys, check him out. He got me this from Bam Presto. So now I have Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and now I've got Cell. Yeah, super hype about that shit. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. So this is Dark Zero Mega Player 1 and Player 2.
And this is Eggman.
Again, for the 100 subscribers, thank you so much. We cannot thank you enough. Here's looking to more subscribers and us giving you guys more content and really improving on our content and stuff like that. So
thank you so much.
So spread the word, come to P1 P2 and check out our stuff, because our stuff is awesome. And be on the lookout for streams and stuff like that.
So before we go, that Dragon Ball Z Fighter is going to get a closed beta on PlayStation.
Well, be on the lookout for that. We'll be streaming it.
Oh, we will definitely be streaming that.
All right, guys. We will catch you later. Thanks so much.